Hello everybody, and welcome back. I'm Cam Christo, and this is the If Necessary for Years, If Necessary Alone campaign. In the last episode, we sent a mighty fleet over to the east. Here it is. 340 ships, including our most advanced aircraft carriers, which admittedly are not very advanced. Some heavy cruisers abound, some excellent battleships, and some modern heavy cruisers, which are the only real modern ships in our navy. We also fought desperately in the skies above the Isle to try and hold back the Luftwaffe, who we have to wait an hour before to calculate. There we go. Who are currently, continuing to pound us. But we're doing, just in terms of fighters lost. These graphs are so incoherent. Why? What am I seeing here? What is this meant to mean? Like 400 enemy fighters lost, shot down by AA, none. But they're shooting at the bombers. But they're the green line, right? And when I click it, it changes the scale. But it doesn't move the red line. What on earth is this data display? Anyway, we've got, we're shooting down more of their planes than we're losing. Substantially more. Which is good. And we will hope to continue that. We are running a little short on planes down here in southern England, so I'm going to top those up with these chappies. Yes, we have some decrypted things. But not Germany, because they changed the Enigma machine. Darn, it doesn't give me that pop-up every time. Got to make sure we re-decrypt them so that we can get back to having that enabled for interception purposes. We are short on steel. I don't think that's true. That would be a new development. Let's give it a few days, because I've just rebooted the game. Yeah, we're producing some Gordons. They're outdated. That's fine. We're replacing them with the Sedesims. Okay, and the Tichy classes were also phasing out production of them ahead of the new submarine class that I'm going to introduce, which I think will not be a coastal submarine. I think it will be a cruiser submarine, because I want to be able to do longer range strikes against the Japanese using my submarines. Now, most importantly, and most recently, against the foul menace of the Reich, they have invaded Yugoslavia, and they've done that from 3 angles. This is obviously going to be challenging to do anything against, but I am going to try. And the way we're going to do that, firstly, we're going to convoy raid the Adriatic, which should help. Hit him over there. I don't think we need to convoy raid over here, honestly. We're going to convoy escort. Can't convoy escort the Adriatic. We'll stop convoy escorting here, and we'll convoy escort the Adriatic. We have some scout fleets on the way, and then 2 strike forces ready. Don't, isn't one of my strike forces not on strike? Wait, you're hitting them up there. Where's my other one? Here it is. No, you're on strike. Okay, but you're based out of Gibraltar, aren't you? Now that we've moved the other one out of here, I think we'll switch you up. Let's base you out of here. It's going to lower their organization, but that's fine. They're crushing them. Now, I have... What do we got here? We've got 16 divisions available. And I need to be able to extract them. We might be able to get... How much does opinion make someone likely to give you docking rights? Like, who likes me? Turkey likes me. Just likely to accept pressure is the only thing that's making that work. You know what? We should get docking rights from Turkey if they're willing to give it to me. And on. Yeah, that would be good. It's. Do I go in and try and hold Yugoslavia? That's the question live in my mind right now. And I think the answer is yes. I think we should fight them at every turn. We should not let anywhere fall to fascism that we could have prevented. Said fall. So let's move into the port at best speed. You still can't issue move orders to both. And let's see what we can do. They're probably gonna... I mean, the local troops are gonna get bulldozed real quick, but if we can hold the mountains around here and supply it from here... I need Italy. Yes, Italy, please declare war on Greece. If Italy declares war on Greece, we're in with a shot here. Okay, they've moved into the ports. Am I going to send all of them at once? You better believe I am. Do not let these guys get convoy raided. Republic of Turkey refused our request for docking rights. Huh. That's weird. They were saying yes a second ago. They have strategic reasons not to be friendly to us, apparently. Subject may soon... Yeah, mandatory Palestine is not going to promote themselves. Slovakia has been called in. They held here. They're rushing men in here, but they must be at low organization. The Yugoslavs are pushing in. Are they leaving someone behind to defend the port? They are. So a naval invasion there isn't really going to work. We've got 2 destroyers down there. Good. We still don't have any tanks, which is worrying. And we're not going to be able to do a major invasion of Europe without tanks. Kingdom of Italy is called in. Italian East Africa. You do you, bud. Denmark has been called in. Come on, Italy. Declare on Greece. It could all work out if you declared on Greece right now. Obviously, this is a huge risk. Like, I know I'm... And they're diverting a lot of planes down here, which I can't really do myself. I can't afford to risk my my planes in this action. But we should be able to deny them supply here by raiding enough in the Adriatic. We can but hope. The men are on their way. Godspeed to them. We will see. Alright, keep it on paused. What else is going on? We are purchasing 400 American fighters. That will be nice. Subjects-wise, yeah, Canada is slowly but steadily moving its way towards territory. And there we go. They've moved in, but the Germans have already arrived. But they are on bad supply. If I can just get in there... I really wish they were holding this river, because that is, of course, a magnificent defensive line. But it's going to have to be further back than that. And without military access from Greece... Oh, that's good tech. We're going to need to supply through Albania. So it's a serious risk, this. I recognize that these troops may fail. But I think it's worth the battle. Give me basic fighter factories. As a matter of urgency, we need more fighter production capacity. Yes, one more on that. Perhaps one less on trucks. We're kind of doing okay on trucks. You can bring it back up afterwards, though. We're doing okay on fuel. These guys are coming in. They do have a commander, don't they? Yeah. Neil, can we give you some traits? Supply consumption down. Planning speed. Division recovery rate is hard to pass up. So I think I will give him that. Okay. Come on, guys. Land. Nice. And we have an Italian division that we've caught at sea there. Oh, that's right. That's how you request expeditionaries. You do this, don't you? Okay. France, you got any men? Can you only... Okay, I guess that can tell us how many men they have, at least. Anyway, land. One... Oh, they are kind of holding here. Oh, man. If they can just focus their air power in the north while we get this... While we get Albania secured. But damn, this port is... It's level 4, but it's in this air zone. Come on, Greece. They're about to declare war on you, you idiots. I can't afford to spend political power on something that might not help. Oh yeah, and I set it to, I think, monthly autosaves. Okay. Men have landed. Oh, and then vanished. There they are. Instant bad supply, of course. But that's okay. We need to motorize this. Fully motorize that. And this. And this. We have the trucks for that now. Now, I know you're on really low organization. But if you could just completely overwhelm him with numbers, that would be great. Now, this is the French divisions. They have experience holding back the Germans. Let's see what we can do to rush them to this river line. Get them to Belgrade. And one of them over here. And the other one, I just need them all to punch through here. Got way too many of them in reserve. Can I see, by selecting them, who's currently in the fight? I don't think I can, right? Okay, so just a bunch of them. Hold. Ah, yes. Couldn't possibly countermand an order the second it was given. Alright. There's the front line. Get spreading out. We obviously need to make sure we have an exit strategy. Which is not ideal, but more interrogation techniques help me catch them. And given that the Germans keep changing their Enigma codes, the selfish gits, we could always get some slightly better decryption tech. Keeping the pressure up on these two is important, but we might just go around the back. Yeah, do that with these guys as well. Okay, someone is helping contest the air at least a little. That's good. They have rubbish mission efficiency for now. You guys, this is not a piece of land you should be holding. Yeah, that attack is obviously completely petering out. But they have no supplies, so if we can hold up here long enough, this position will become completely untenable for them. Because we should be able to raid all of their supplies going over. Supply raiding here is now so important. I'm actually going to cease supply raiding in these areas. Yeah, that's good. Did I, by the way, in the last episode, did I put... Yes, the Shire classes are theoretically in production as well. Okay. All these guys should go to the train fleet by the by. Okay, so are we actually short on steel? No. Cool. Didn't think so. Okay, they are doing a counter-offensive. There's guilds and colleges. Nice increase. Trickleback is good. What else do we need? Steel industry. Production efficiency base is good, but we're not... I mean, we're mostly just switching. We're not having many new military factories right now. Entrenchment speed is good. But I think we need the... Let's get the fuel gain per oil, so I don't have to trade for as much of it. Have men arrived up here yet? No, they're going at least. One of them is not. You can retreat. It's obviously very difficult terrain. But if we can just push in to take the port, then what tiny supplies they do have in the area will diminish. Let's try... Yeah, no, don't actually spread out that much. Just spread out like this. All you guys should be assigned to this. Good. These guys heading up. You get over here so I can reinforce that battle. Okay. Looking okay. Let's go speed 3. Fuel is topping off. Obviously I'd rather attack them in here, but now these guys are reorganized. I think I will restart the offensive here. Okay, there's the purchasing of American fighters. Good. Now next focuses. I could do with fortifying Malaya. And we could do that relatively quickly. Oh, and the Burma Road will help out Japan as well, actually. Hong Kong is not worth doing. Could I get is China in a faction? Yeah, okay. We couldn't get China to join our faction. That would be a pretty ludicrous government in exile, right? Okay. What else do I want? I don't want light tanks from them. Our guy's getting core territory defenses. Could be good, but for Burma. But it's only Burmese men that would get the advantage. It's just not that useful. If these are just free divisions, that could be good. The other thing, obviously, that I need to do is there's tons of stuff in here that would be really useful. Like the heavy fighters and stuff. Does this require all of the above? No, just one of the above. Okay. Oh, this gives you air protection plans. Well, yeah. Yeah, we need to do these. Well, no. Let's go to Peninsular War. Let's do this chain. It's going to take 2 months or so. We'll get some extra coastal forts, some land forts, some anti-air. It's valuable. It's valuable. Let's fortify East Asia. You know, do it before they actually attack us for once. Alright, now give me those extra angles. It should let us be able to crush in here. Now you guys come over here. Garrison, you should just... Let's keep the garrison there. Garrisons can barely move anyway. Have these guys come around. Come on, surely we can win this. There's the improved radar. And yeah, maybe some more decryption power wouldn't be the worst thing. Or ahead of time on research speed. Let's do atomic research. Let's keep our options open. Considering we have a slot that's just for this tree. Huh? Never mind, let's not do atomic research. Let's do industry, because I've just noticed this slot can do industry as well. Well, we are getting a little bit short on steel. Ooh, steel mill resource output up by +1 aluminium. Yes, please. Do I have any steel mills? I'm not convinced I do. Could I see that somewhere? I guess here. Steel available. Just saying available. I don't think I have any steel mills specifically built. Okay. Yeah, never mind. Don't do that. Or is it... Sorry, are steel mills not... Are they in here? No. No, so I don't think we have any steel mills. So, yeah, forget that research. Let's do... lack of resource penalties. We're not really lacking resources, though. Let's do this. Lose the stability, get more output. We're okay on stability, and we can get it back. Moving these guys around, moving these guys around. Still planning on attacking behind the line here. Alright, moved up to the defensive positions now. Good. Belgian officer offers service. Right, and those fighters. How did they manifest? They just fill up these wings? Yeah, you should be at 100. Where are those? Where are my American fighters? Okay, here they are. It gave me a bunch of Spitfires? Oh, no, I guess it replaced the fighters I had deployed, because these are better. Okay, nice. Even better. A whole bunch of Warhawk P-40 fighters. Good stuff. Okay. Well, give me my Spitfires. We'll keep using Polish manpower for them. And some French ones as well, sure. Even our new fighters are apparently outclassed according to the game. Could be wrong, of course, but good to know. Good purchase agreement. An extra 400 fighters and some in reserve, such that we can keep these wins topped off. These multi-rolls are kind of burning themselves into the ground. Could I merge these two multi-roll wings? Yes, let's do that. Okay, as soon as you guys deploy, give me 2 here, 2 here, on superiority. And that should, nice, that should secure the home front for now. I don't think I need, oh yeah, improved light artillery would be good. I don't think we need mountain artillery though. Replace the anti-air. Oh, we got the production efficiency right back, though, after it repaired the factory. Okay. Maybe the buffer is less needed than I thought. That's good. I thought we lost the production efficiency when that happened. Okay, we are breaking them here. Slowly but surely. Reinforcements are moving in here. Gonna need one of you to retreat immediately, please. We have to hold here as well. Not good. Let's bring one across from here since there are some back there. Dangerous naval invasion in southern Norway. That is not what I like to hear. I just moved all of my guys away from there. You know what? Forget scouting for a second. Convoy raid. Convoy raid here and here. And then you go back on strike force. Intercept them. Please intercept them. Okay, we got 2 divisions landing near here. And we've intercepted them. And they're sinking in droves. You love to see it. Look at that. 18 straight to the bottom. Nice. Very nice indeed. 19 transport ships down. Naval invasion has landed, severely damaged, and will be immediately kicked out. Combat engineer company's done. This can do anything. We should probably get some stuff. Regimental doctrines. Does it requires all of them? Yeah. Can I realistically commit to researching all of these? I think I do need some of these. Like the Orglos when moving is very noticeable. And supply consumption down. Fuel capacity up. Yeah, let's start getting some of these. U-110. Hell yeah. We have captured their secret cipher documents. Well done. Great film, also. I don't think it was called Sub U-10. Dutch exiled officer service. Yeah, and oh, do I see hostile German surface navy? There it is! For the first time, the German surface navy, against which we will send our incredibly unorganized First Fleet, very much weakened by having to have sent many of its number to the east. They engage. They engage regardless. Also, urgently, I require all available naval bombers to immediately redeploy to Norway and strike at that German task force. This is the main German task force. 15 hours before these arrive, we are going to lose some cruisers. Or the fight may just end. It's going to be close. It's going to be very close. We lost one cruiser and a destroyer, and they engaged just before the fight ended. We have a torpedo advantage, a heavy gun advantage and a light gun advantage, as well as superior anti-air. The Germans are attempting to disengage. We're very disorganized, and I don't know what organization does on a ship. To be honest, how organized it is. A ship with no organization can't fight. Yes, but what's the actual, you know, statistical impact? You guys have taken that. Push onto the port. Wish I had started that attack sooner. That cruiser and destroyer gave their lives to allow us to take this fight. Do not squander it. Hit them. Hit them hard. They're trying to disengage, which means their speed will be giving them advantage as they try to disengage. Another wave of our cruisers and destroyers are joining in. Damn, they're going to get away. They're going to get away almost unscathed. I guess my guys being disorganized reduces their ability to shoot accurately, if I had to guess. But we got one. A pre-dreadnought destroyed the Schleswig-Holstein. Critical hit. HMS Queen Elizabeth with the one shot, one kill. Hell yeah. Look at that. Beautiful. Well done. Okay, and a light cruiser. Okay, good stuff. We didn't find their destroyers, it looks like. Okay. Whew, that was intense. We need to keep this strike force better positioned for action against Norway. I should have considered that that's the obvious place where their navy will go. That was good, though. That was good. It's a good trade. Obviously, I'm not happy to have lost this cruiser. It was only an early cruiser, but still. It is attempting to reinforce, but I don't think we have any cruisers in the reserve. Not a single one. So I am going to send one of the cruisers from my... Oh, pause. I'm going to send one of the cruisers from my main fleet to the reserve, such that it then goes in there. And yeah, basing out of there is fine. You guys can stop convoy raiding and go back to scouting. We will expand your scope once again. Okay, good. You should still be on scouting, it's just that you're repairing, right? Yeah. Oh, we so nearly lost these guys. Oh my lord. HMS Cairo, you are so lucky. Okay, meanwhile, that was a good fight though. We proved that the force I left behind is capable of fending off the current German high seas fleet. Not easily capable, mind you, but capable. And what that not easily means is I would like to add a few more ships to it, but I don't really have any good ones. I have some trained Gordons here that I can throw into it. I think that's probably prudent. Let's do that. Oi, oi, oi. Also means I would probably like to keep... What just happened? Where did... I tried to move these guys to a new fleet, and it just created a new fleet with all of the ones in it. Give me these trained subs. I'd like a new fleet of subs. And yes, they're not going to be active very often. But when they are active, it's going to be important because it's going to mean they are sinking... sinking German invasions of Norway. Let's have them active here and here. In 2 wings. Give them a general. Someone capable of spotting. Good. Now this is still the training one. I should change the logo back. Okay, and this is just a reserve that's currently doing exercises. Okay. You guys arrived in East yet? Yes. Okay, good. Eastern Fleet. There will be some changes. Like, I do want to shuffle some of these ships around, but just for a minute here, the entire thing, exercise it all. I need some more naval experience. And, you know, getting them trained up doesn't hurt either. It does kind of hurt my fuel balance, I guess, but I think it's worth it. Okay, meanwhile up here, we are failing to hold this line, which is not very surprising. This is the line I'm kind of planning on trying to hold, and then retreating through Albania if it doesn't work. We have some allies here, so we can try and hold them in the woods here too. You know, if Belgrade falls, they're going to capitulate. So we have to take Albania before that happens, such that I can remain in Albania without, you know, suffering the consequences of the host country, as it were, capitulating. Just readjust that. Keep these guys entrenching behind the line. And obviously there's a huge gap here, but I'm hoping the Germans will focus on dealing with this first. So yeah, that was a... You know, I'm obviously sad to have lost a light cruiser. We haven't lost very many of them. That was a good fight. That was a good fight. And these escorts, I mean, they don't find themselves having much to do, but we shouldn't move them away, because at some point the Germans might suddenly be like, you know, surprise. We've got all kinds of ships around again. Let's redeploy these guys. And anyone else left here? Alright, we'll just base them all in Tripoli for a moment, and I'll deal with them from there. Yeah, these motorized Canadians being really speedy is going to help us here. Yeah, these guys have managed to fully reorganize on the retreat. Good stuff. Palestine needs some more still. Okay, we're back in. They've got no supplies. We've got a supply hub. Pretty nice one. Motorize it up. You don't need that one anymore. Nor this one. Just keep this one nice and motorized. Good. Yeah, it's unfortunate that the port is there rather than, you know, here in terms of sea zone placement, but we'll make it work. Keep them on the back foot. And try and push them all the way into Greece. Come on, Greece. Now is the moment to pick a side. Not you, Bulgaria. You stay neutral. You're fine. But Greece, now would be the moment. We're currently fielding 108 of our allowed special forces weight. Ah, our Gurkhas. Okay. I kind of forgot about them. Alright, 79 production. Nice. That's going to be helpful. Another industrial tech. Shall I finally get the infantry equipment and garrison maintenance equipment costs down? Or just, yeah, we should be getting, I should have got the division attrition ones a long time ago. Free civilian factories. Nice. That means we just pumped out a bunch of air production capacity. Good stuff. I'm pretty much set on anti-air. Apart from anything else, they're not actually flying against me right now. Those 4 new ones, let's have them do exercises while we're not actually having... None of them can be assigned here. Weird. Do some exercises while they're not actually flying against us. Could do with storing some more fuel, but we're kind of just okay maintaining it right now. Throwing down some pillboxes could be good. Over here. Just a quick little pillbox line. I want to know if they can attack here. How's the supply situation, by the way? It's pretty good, honestly. Bad up here. Oh, of course, yeah. Yeah, very fair enough. What's the supply situation going to be like on their side of the line, though? They've got no local supply hubs. How about if we motorize this? Let's leave that for a minute and see if that solves the problem. Oh, but now we're at 66%. German Reich have broken our ciphers and started to make information from reading our messages widely available to field commanders. 30 days of bonuses. A big radar here would be nice. Both for spotting enemy ships and planes. What does this give me? Some anti-air, but no radar. Okay. Yeah, give me a big radar in Singapore. And yeah, keep going on the one in Malta. And then I think it's time for just more military factories again. In these well-defended southern areas. Just give me one more military factory in each of those spots, and then we'll go from there. Okay, attacks down here are still going well. No, here then here. And you two can go here then here. Good. Pushing them back. Oh, and a submarine loss to them there. Good. Okay. Naval invasion not so dangerous after all, and it looks like it prompted the prompted the Norwegians to deploy a bunch of men. 3 dockyards and men able to deploy. Ah, yes, the Egyptian infantry. Well, deploy them in Cornwall. And the 3 dockyards. We've finished producing all of the old stuff. More. I always feel like I want more destroyers, just forever. Let's wait till we get more naval experience before we do stuff. But yeah, give me some. Oh yes, and we invented the destroyer escorts, didn't we? But we didn't finish. Right, so yeah, give them some radars, some AA fire control, some anti-sub, some anti-sub. That might be sufficient, honestly, because we're trying to keep them cheaper. Yeah, I think that's good enough. And give me some of these. So we can bang one of those out in just a couple of months. That's pretty good. Right, these only build 1 because they're almost certain to be out of date by the time we finish building them. Not going to be done for more than a year. Okay. Meanwhile, on the front line, Yugoslavia, you should really give me control of all your men. I could do much better things with them. Alright, you chaps, these are good British divisions. They're not, we're going to leave behind the border guard. And the rest of them I'm going to deploy to join the French. Show some solidarity. Give me this. And then this. Doesn't really hold the rail crossing very well. I think that's what we've got to do here. Get there at speed, please. And then those border guards are the ones that are going to get assigned here. And we're going to send 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them there. And then these 4 are for a naval invasion, landing in Casablanca. And to prepare for that, I want them to go and train somewhere hot. So these guys are going to go down here and acclimatize. Next thing I should train. We've got a lot of upgrades we could just let happen as well. Also, can't quite introduce infantry guns yet. Radio into mobile battalions I can do though. Let's do that. Still need more factories on infantry guns. I would really like infantry guns in my infantry. So let's bump that up. Okay. Yeah, you guys get straight back in there, please. Another dangerous naval invasion in southern Norway. Now they're attacking the much more sensible target. The one where I can't get in and convoy raid them. That's troubling. Yeah, change of plans. Your guys that are going against Vichy France. You can have enough to fill the top of the border. So 3. But the others, I'm stealing. And I'm going to send them to Norway. Good. Because I need some more men. The Norwegians, when they were all in the ports, being sensible, things were fine. But if they're going to bum around in the wrong place, it'll be a disaster. And I don't have the men. I can't shuffle men around from the other ports to adjust defenses. Critical supply shortage in the Med? Here? No, you're fine. That'll be alright. Get in here. Planes-wise, they've got some fighters active, but that's about it. There's basic fighter factories. Excellent news. I don't want to increase my factory bomb vulnerability, but production efficiency base is really good, so we should do this. And we now have loads of air production capacity. So yeah, put a bunch more on these, but then it is time for some more naval bombers. And some more of these. Good. Force them back. And even if all we do here is kill the guys in this pocket and then leave, like that's still progress. You know, that's still less German and Italian divisions to deal with elsewhere. Okay, Norwegian trench battle going on. It's a sub v sub, head to head. Oh, but mine have been spotted. Or is that just because they're mine? I'm not sure. Is the strike force sallying out? Not to defend the subs, no. That guy's taking a long time to repair, so unsurprisingly. Training guy has got another guy ready for the big leagues. Send him in. And some subs ready for the reserve. Should merge up the reserves. And these guys could actually really do with a repair. So let's stick them back in the reserves. We can keep the training going on in the east. Okay. Pushing in where we can. Just trying to keep the pressure on them so they can't reorganize. Oh, where are my guys? Reinforcements, they're on the way. You should have been strat redeploying, you muppet. Okay. Oh, keep turning that on by mistake. Alright, these guys have landed back. Let's just go back to our regularly scheduled programming on that front. Probably hit him here. Let's see where we can reach from Malta. We might be able to hit Taranto from Malta. Not Taranto, the Adriatic from Malta. Some of these attacks are not working, but we're deorganizing them, right? And then by using that to push around them, just hold them in place. We lost a transport ship, and they lost a transport ship, and we lost the battle somehow. I guess because we were the ones forced to disengage. Okay, yeah, moving in there, good. Keep coming in. Redeploy the garrison to the more important... We can strat redeploy the garrison to the more important location. Here come the reinforcements from Africa. Let's not waste time. Get yourselves up here. Onto this defensive line. They are going to be able to punch through once they've got a planning bonus and stuff. But if we can do some damage holding them here and then slowly fall back, do some damage holding them here, it might be long enough that we can, A, get Greece involved. It's possible, you know, Italy is scripted to only declare on Greece after Yugoslavia surrenders. But since I don't know that's the case, I'm not just going to assume it is. Meanwhile, in the east, everyone is training. Probably taking a couple of dings of damage in the process, but that's okay. Meanwhile, the first fleet could do with a repair. Yeah, let's have a little... Put them out of action for a second to get a repair done. That's fine. Okay, meanwhile over here, we are winning all these fights where it matters. This doesn't have a port in it, does it? No. That's across the border. Good. This motorized should head in here. This cavalry, I think I can spare up here. Okay, good. This motorized likewise. Need up here. I could try and hold Sarajevo. Let's The problem is it's just hills, right? Yeah. It's obviously also an important train hub, rather. But it's... Can you build trains in Allied land? Yes. I guess that is a problem. We should try and connect these two by train. But I don't have the production capacity to that, and they're crushing us here. Okay, there we go. Decrypted on Germany again. Resume on Hungary. Yeah, no, they're... this assault, we're not going to be able to hold back. Fall back to the river line. I think that's across the river line anyway, but we'll try that. Keep pressure on them here while these guys come round. Wish you could issue attack orders against units that were currently attacking you. Yeah, because if Belgrade falls... Well, first off, hang on. Give me... After control state, give me control of Albania. No? What are you talking about? I need you to give me control of Albania. Well, we have units in practically every province, so... It won't be a disaster if they capitulate. I don't think so, anyway. The fact they're breaking us here is not good. Is Belgrade a metropolis? No, just a town. Okay, well that's not ideal. Significantly weakens its defensive advantage. But again, if we can encircle and destroy these divisions, it's more than the casualties we'll be taking in the north. You guys still exercising and still some time to go. So these guys, yeah, pretty good range. Honestly, my good naval bombers, I think I will have strike at the Adriatic. Yeah, lacking range to cover areas, only minus 33. It's not too bad. Got them there. You guys head south, and that's them done there. So you guys move to... Yeah, the problem is that there's no rail connection beyond here, but this one has significant range, so let's just take up positions ready to try and hold them back up here. And if Belgrade is going to fall, which indeed it looks like it almost certainly is pretty shortly, we should potentially fall back from this position to something more like this. If they're going to come beside Belgrade anyway, we may as well... Well, I mean, it's not much better, is it? Something like this. All you guys, let's strat redeploy you into the new assigned positions. Ah, oh, damn. It's unfortunate that they would get attacked right then. But they should be able to retreat out. 15 days because of the river crossing. Ouch. That stings. Another naval combat in the Norwegian Trench. Oh, a bunch of unescorted German convoys. Oh. You love to see it. You absolutely love to see it. Is the first fleet repaired enough? Yes, it is. Cancel the repair task. Go back on strike force and temporarily detach the Queen Elizabeth. Oh Jesus! I was looking at the screen. I didn't see it. There's a whole bunch of them here. Okay, but fortunately, looks like my perfectly designed for this scenario Egyptian divisions with their desert support companies have arrived just in time. I guess I'll just man this coast going forwards, basically. Another dangerous naval invasion in southern Norway. Yep, here they come. Lots of them dying on the way in, though. What I could do with be some more subs raiding over here. You are a sub. And what we could also do is send out some torpedo boats to raid. Because what else am I going to use them for? These are... Sure, hunter-killers. Split them in half. Raid. Get them in there. Okay, strike force. I hope you're well organised. They are, good, because I'm pretty sure you're about to get called on. Looks like we are finding the main fleet again. Probably defending this, assisting this naval invasion. There they are. Sally, Sally, Sally. I really wish you were based here. I should have told you to rebase. I'm not going to do it now. There it is. Can you officially declare war on Greece? Okay. Greece. Welcome to the Allies. Call to arms. The German-British War. They accept. Excellent. What? Iraq declared war on us? What the hell? Did that happen in history? I didn't know about that. Alright, I guess you four are getting reassigned. We're going to have to... What the hell am I going to do to take Iraq? This is going to be a nightmarish logistical situation. I'm hoping they have just garbage divisions, but... Move to here. And then maybe we can get them... Of course they've joined the Axis. Maybe we can get them to move men in here and then encircle them and come behind them, but... Someone's justifying on us. Iraq. Yes, right, thank you for that. Very timely notification. Okay. These guys have at least fallen back to the new defensive positions. These guys haven't, but have not been made to yet, so I'm not going to force them. Operational destruction's done with the aircraft slot. It's 41 though. Should we get the next fighter early? What do I need for Hawker? Requires technology. Hawker Hurricane Mark II. Which is this. Hawker Hurricane designated CAS. So how is your ground attack? 10 with 24 air defense. Are these what I want? 10 ground attacks seems pretty good to me. Costing 30. Yeah, that seems pretty good. Let's try and move towards... Oh no. Give me this next, yeah. Yeah, the new naval bomber. It's gonna be more important. Just because of its significance in the east. How are they holding? Guys haven't reinforced, but no supplies, no nothing. Hi, in the east we still have very low supplies in this province apparently. Why is that? Is it because I've set this to avoid? Like if I just allow that. Oh, is it because for some reason we have... No. Why do I have low supplies here? Is it just because five infantry in one province basically can't be sustained? It's possible. Here we got 1 infantry on each of these. Let's send a couple over to here. Or, yeah, like where it seems likely they might land. So this coast. What do I need there? I mean 5 really, so send them all over and take the boats. Okay, France wants to join our war. French Republic, rather. You're already in my war, so yes. Seems fine. So them declaring war on us is bad, because that was... we were getting some of our oil from in there. We had rights to that oil. God, there's a lot going on around the world, huh? Did we deploy yet? No, we're just retreating. Lost 1 torpedo boat, but didn't quite catch their navy. Oh, but then immediately re-engaged it. Okay. This time they're even more badly outgunned. Even with one of my battleships still in repair, the additional torpedoes from the extra destroyers we added look like they're doing some pretty good work. Oh, and they have the pride of their fleet in here. The Admiral Graf Spee and the Admiral Scheer are both in here. But we have a quite dramatic light gun advantage and torpedo advantage. Less so on heavy guns. We're mildly even on that, but yeah, that looks like a pretty good fight to me. Have taken some hits, but that's okay. These guys can take a lot of hits before they go down. Just keep them bottled up in here for as long as we can. Oh, you could probably push them out. One of these guys helping. Yeah, looking... They're retreating, which is always promising. One torpedo boat killed. I'd rather... Come on, a last minute crit? A last minute crit? No, looks like they're going to get away. Ah, got a cruiser though. They don't have many of those to lose. They most... Ooh, and this slow pre-dreadnought just doesn't have the speed. There he goes. Done. Nice. Okay, next tech. In the naval area, I think it is going to probably be doctrine. Yeah, destroyers, more screen attack, torpedo hit, screen penetration, and hit chance. Those are some very nice bonuses indeed. Oh, and our supply situation is suddenly disastrous here. Why is that? That's probably recalculating because Greece just joined, I guess. New decisions available. War propaganda against Iraq. That's okay. Kind of a... Seems like kind of a secondary problem, honestly. More artillery. Yeah, better heavy artillery. We are using quite a bit of heavy artillery to provide a fairly sizable portion of our soft attack. But yeah, the logistical situation in here is not great. I guess they're also, yeah, they're probably also bombing a bunch of my logistics, which will be causing us problems in there. Maybe a fallback to Greece would be warranted, but I'd rather not. James Somerville has gained experience. Okay, nice. These guys are straight back in it. Oh, straight. Oh no, that's the same fight. Right, it's just the subs are taking some org damage. Okay, that was a pretty good fight. First Fleet, I want to change where you're based. I want you to be based out of here. We won't be able to repair there. Ooh, heavy fire damage. We took a crit. Damn. Let's split him off to repair. But yeah. That's for their last pre-dreadnought, I think. Still searching for him. These guys do need a little bit of reorganizing. Yeah, they're repairing over the far side of the pond. That's fine. Oh, and they've landed up here. Okay. Only defended by my home county's division. Looks like we're holding them off just fine, though. And some Norwegian subs are sending the invading force to the bottom. You'd love to see it. Meanwhile, down here, these guys are making an absolute mockery. Come on. Push them out. Yeah, so new defensive line. Looks like this. Trying to keep a relatively small angle they can attack on. Garrison stays in the port. And yeah, if we have to fall back to just being supplied by Tirana, that's not the worst thing. Look at, what if I give you control of some pointless states? Like, what if I handed to you the desert down here? Would you then give me control because you'd feel like you had more control? Does not control enough occupied territory to want to give any away. An unfair share of occupied territory. Are you kidding? I think I may yes man to get this back. I don't know. It looks kind of fun. Yugoslavia has somewhere to have an exile government base now. Yeah, they're still pushing, but we're doing well. It's not just Germans we're fighting here either. We've got, you know, Hungarians, Romanians, Italians all pressing down at us. Move in here. Push them out. Good. You can add another division up here. And another division over here. Good. What did that say? French Republic has called us in? Okay, not against Vichy France. Any other focuses that France has got that I should worry about? Doesn't look like it. Ooh, symbols of resistance. Giving some resistance and lowering compliance in French areas. That would be handy. Meanwhile, in the east, got some supply problems here. Probably not in no small part because of the massive navy I'm trying to base here. But I think that'll probably even out as people move. We should probably also, yeah, let's bump up. Let's go to 4 infrastructure in this area as well. Now that it's not air factories that we're short on, I'm actually going to, even though we've almost finished this one, I'm going to flip that around. Like that. Okay, so production of ships. We have some escort classes going now. Just go into training. Training. And the reserve has, yeah, some good destroyers, which I'll add to some of these scouting forces because they've been taking some hits. So I think they could do with it. Why can't I do that? Merge with them. Nope, and then it just... Ah, because they're set to go to a certain tier. Yeah. Alright, fine. We'll just use that as adding some stronger divisions to them. And here goes Germany once again pushed out of Norway. Good. Norwegian campaign hasn't been frightfully scary so far. There we go. Finally finished pushing them out of Albania. I'm not seeing any naval invasions from the Germans around here. I mean, they can't, obviously, because we have total naval supremacy. So I should also probably try and take back... By back, I mean just take some of these... Well, just this province from them. So they don't have the air base here anymore. Let's see if we can do some little itty-bitty naval invasions. They should have had no supply here for ages. What is that? Naval invasion order with floating harbour support. Oh yeah, I haven't used that before. See if we can go over there and grab those two. Where are you headed? Right, yeah, to fight... I mean, really we should launch a naval invasion. Like, invading across this desert seems like a terrible idea, but I'm going to do it and just see if it works. Because it might just work. Landward fortifications, some anti-air and some land forts. Yes, please. These guys are, yeah, not in better supply even after motorizing this, so let's try and take... Yeah, so supplies demanded. Supply from state, total 2. Supplies demanded, 6. Supplies received points. So, I mean, we have to reduce the numbers here dramatically. Let's pull back. Let's pull back a bunch of them. The other option is to spread, because holding along a longer line is not necessarily worse. It means they're, you know, they're further in, away from their supply. Let's try that actually. Let's see what it looks like if we... Can they attack from here? Yeah, but that's... They can. Okay, we should keep that in mind. We need them to ideally not take this province off China. But we can hold like this. Which is what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, ideally we'd hold a few less than that. Maybe like this. And that way be more spread out. Maybe we hold this province as well so they don't... We're not giving them behind the scenes access to China. Yeah, let's try that and see if that improves the supply situation. And yeah, it should worsen theirs for sure. Nice, another mission complete. Okay, we did finish this. It costs 5,000 infantry equipment. I did not notice that. And does that just work in Paris? Resistance target is not even affected. It didn't even work. Oh, I'm clicking on the wrong tile. Intelligence operations plus 20 to the resistance target in that one province. Wow. How rubbish is that? That is truly terrible. Okay, well, we're not doing that again. So you two go We could infiltrate in these areas. What does infiltration give us locally again? There is something, right? Invasion, defense, reconnaissance, planning, speed. But that's worldwide, I think. Alright, give me some... Yeah, better networks on... You know what, actually, it's probably time for? Go build a network in Japan. It's going to be a bit of a shift for you. You're going to have to learn a new language. But if we can get a network in Japan, that'll be useful for, yeah, invasion, defense, reconnaissance, etc., etc. Oh, and hey, Greece got the southern half of this now. Give me... You should really give me the control of this freaking province, by the way. I would build such things. If we're trying to hold here, you know what we should do as well? Well, no, because we have a railway connecting this here now. So we can ship in the supplies below it. They are garrisoning these points, but they can't have been well supplied because we've been raiding it for ages. So I think we'll be okay launching an invasion against them. Even though we haven't got, you know, marines or anything. Alright, this is troubling. We're not going to be able to hold Belgrade. I think we should redeploy to reflect the fact that they're about to surrender. What that looks like is this. I need to be able to occupy. Wait, is they? I need to be able to reoccupy all the provinces we're about to lose. Okay, so... I mean, this is a river line that I'm sad to see go, but it is going. So, let's face reality. These are hills. These are mountains, though. So, you two... I need one of you to hold open this railway junction. And just keep these lands... Keep these lands occupied even when they surrender. Where are you going? Nowhere? Okay, come here then. Good. You flee down at best speed. There's a possibility a few people get left behind during this process. That is a price I'm afraid we're going to have to pay. You have been under attack, so let's manual retreat you, please. You're already manually retreating. You're already manually retreating. Okay, good. Okay, so these guys... Why are you still in bad supply? Don't really get that. Literally just take up positions in all of these provinces until they actually surrender. And then if you have any left over, just get up to the new front line. And then we're going to try and, you know, we'll fight them all the way back down Greece if we have to. Okay. You guys are doing well. How trained are those fighters now? They're getting there. No major German bombing, probably because all their planes are busy over here. I'm sure we're taking heavier casualties than we would be if we weren't using the... if we were using planes here to help, but I think I can't risk such severe damage to the Royal Air Force in an area without radar, without all that stuff. Speaking of radar, how's the radar going in Malta? It's getting there. Can go a level higher now, actually, can't it? Good. Let's do that. And Singapore. No, I can't because I don't technically own Singapore yet. Okay, next. An infantry expert seems like a very good idea. Also an army logistics expert. Can have at most 2 army high command. So I want division attrition and non-combat out of supply penalties, or just attack and defense. I think I just want attack and defense, plain and simple. We can now get static warfare because I've got fortress defense done. Additional overwhelming fire, more max entrenchment and entrenchment speed. Yes. Yes, that's good. We may well want to change it or something later, but for now, please do that. Okay, you guys are just fleeing at best pace, please. As are you in a moment. And, you know, it's not pretty, but all of these Yugoslavian divisions not being here is going to help the supply situation. Okay, so we've got two main supply hubs, here and here. This one is supplied by rail from Thessaloniki, and this one is supplied by port. It should be fine. Now, these ships... Oh, we can repair in allied ports. Okay, well, what's going on there then? And, yes, the HMS Valorant is able to rejoin. Sorry, Valiant is able to rejoin us. Oh, these guys are all leaving. That was not my intent. These guys are to temporarily garrison the coast. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom. Right, that should keep the Norwegian coast safe. And to replace them, some fortress garrisons. With less men. So that's 4, 5, 6. Maybe 7, 8. Like 9, 10. Yeah, that'll do. Okay, cool. And then I'd like some manpower from someone else. So Raj, what do you got? Basic garrison template. Just very basic. Why are you using mountain artillery for everything? That's fine. Yeah, we'll go with 10 more garrisons for that. And then, right, yeah, we established military police sucked. Okay. What else? You guys are, right, going over to deal with Iraq. Some of them are arriving already. I'd much rather you took a boat. Likewise, take a boat. You guys are ready to invade? Yes, indeed. Launch. And just briefly do this. So others can launch. Good. And they're away. I think we'll win just because I think these guys should have like attritioned themselves into non-existence, but if we don't win, it's not the end of the world either. Alright, get out of here. Get out of here. Yeah, the supply situation here is a little untenable. The bottleneck is this railway. To upgrade that will take... Well, don't know because we're not doing it. Will take a month. I think that's worth it. I think this mountain range here, the name of which I'm just realizing I don't actually know. What is this? Is this considered one mountain range, like all the way here and then down here? What is that called? This is the Peloponnesian mountain range, right? Yeah. Don't know what this one's called. Okay, good. Now, we could, given that they're not fighting us here, deploy some planes. We could. I kind of do want to. And since they're not fighting us, I imagine we've managed to build up, yes indeed, another 100 reserve Spitfires. Beauty. Oh, no, sorry. Using English manpower? What a thing. What a silly idea. Ooh, and another 100 naval bombers as well. Give me some French pilots for them. And some Polish pilots for them. And some French pilots for them. Boom. They can all start training once they have landed. Get those foreign pilots to speed on our equipment. What did I just invent? I didn't read it. I have to stop doing that. We should start inventing landing crafts because we are using landing craft more and more recently. I don't think there's anything in here I desperately need. Torpedo reveal, chance to be good. Oh, and advanced torpedoes would also be very good, actually. And medium... Oh, medium AA. Didn't know that was a thing. Okay, well, let's get the stuff we want for subs. We need the sub-engines. Right, as soon as Belgrade falls, I expect they will capitulate. At which point, we can review the actual situation of this front. What did I just invent? Ah, yes, it's the new subs. Cool. Let's not build those new subs until we have the new engine. Seems fine. We're not hurting for projects right now anyway. Yugoslavia has surrendered. Oh crap! Yugoslavia has surrendered. They have 25 legitimacy. We got some equipment off them, but very little. It all went to Hungary on their end. Okay, move in. Retake some of this land for me. Yugoslavia has capitulated. We, of course, have some new decisions associated with them. Might be able to purge infiltrators. No. Yugoslavian Navy. How big is your navy? Not substantial. We'll probably leave them with control of that, I think, for now. Alright, move north a bit. Where's the hub? Here, yeah. And that is gonna, yeah, that does stabilize our supply situation. Once we can actually get it transported out of these places. You need to retreat here, obviously. These guys are encircled, which is very dangerous. It's going to take 18 days to replenish from there, but only 8 hours from here. Do I want to hold here so we can keep this rail crossing? I think no. I think I might as well start these guys moving south. Okay, there we go. Should now move much faster. Yeah. Good. So let's... yeah, reassign divisions to sensible front lines and move them up. Move up here with cavalry. Keep the garrison division on the port, that's fine. You can move in there, that's also fine. Where are you headed, bud? Alright, there's naval invasions. Sadly not going to work. They are in low supply, but they're also still semi-decent divisions. So those won't work. We would have to use some marines or a more massed invasion to pull that off. What are you doing? Where are you trying to go? You're supposed to be in Iraq. I can see why you wouldn't want to trudge across this desert to try and invade Iraq, but that's no excuse. Okay, have I got all the ships designed I want apart from the subs? I think yes. I could build some large cruisers, but I think the York is fine. I want a bunch more destroyers, but I think, yeah, I think we're good. Now we are short on steel, so fortunately Canada has a ton of it. Importing from Canada is going to slow down their integration, of course, but oh yeah, that exporting is actually Italy has decrypted our ciphers. That's no good. Yeah, we should probably try and import less from Canada specifically, because they have quite a bit of independence anyway. Let's import from New Zealand, who I'm less concerned about the independence of. And have I got a better option for my aluminium needs? Not really. We could lend-lease Canada some stuff that we don't need. Like, I have a lot of anti-air. You want 5,000 infantry equipment, Canada? Sorry, 5,000 cavalry equipment, rather? Or, 125 cavalry tanks? Which is all we've made since the game started. Oh dear. The lack of tanks are bad. It's like a return to me playing Hearts of Iron for the first like 1,000 hours where I never used tanks. I kind of forgot about you guys. Oh well. Yeah, it's good to have a response force for unforeseen circumstances. Alright. Where is the guys? Oh my god. You're here? Okay. Right. Well, that's insane. I guess just go back. Go back to where you were meant to be. Fine. These guys are taking attrition just from moving around here. Kaiser Wilhelm II has passed. Doesn't really matter. Okay, we have now started to retake possession of the actual defensive line we wanted. Now let's try and actually get enough men on that front line such that we don't immediately lose it. You two are withdrawing. Let's withdraw you. Excuse me. Hello, game. Oh, they're in different armies, aren't they? Withdraw them at better pace, please. I do not want to have to fight a province trying to defend this province. Yeah, and I would kind of like to hold this mountain tile, even though you can attack it from 3 directions. So let's try and push them back as they arrive there. Really bad supplies here now. No supply connection to capital. Ah, because I don't control it. There's landward fortifications, and finally Peninsular War. Right. Yugoslavia. Will you give me control of Albania, please? Yes. And how about... Well, first off, motorize this so we can bear some of the burden from over here. And same story here. And... Can't actually afford that. Where's motorized? It doesn't tell me there. Where else do we motorize? Oh yes, over here. So how's the supply there? Much better. What if I don't motorize this? They seem okay. Immediately eating all the supply. But yeah, I mean they are into bad supply. How about we need to motorize it a little? I need a bunch more trucks, is what I'm learning. Oh god, yeah, we didn't have many factories on that, did we? Yeah, more trucks. I think are useful. And then did I motorize anything up here? Is this really what I have to do, by the way? Tell me in the comments if you know better. But is this really what I have to do? You have to just kind of hunt through and look for places you motorized? Surely there's a better... You know, there's got to be a better way. Someone tell me, like, the infographic, infomercial way to fix this problem. Hold shift to click, show range. Control click to talk about light supply. Yeah, you're fine with that light supply there. Well, we're now at full fulfillment at least, but yeah, supply situation is still bad here. So let's create a second line of defense, I guess. That's further south. And they should all be in the same army, like here. This is a slightly more desperate line of defense. Get down there. I'll get them out of the hot spoon up here. And then I guess I'll have to do the same with some of these guys. Good. Alright, that should help. The Greeks coming in is obviously also not going to help the supply, but if they're willing to fight to try and hold this line, I'm grateful to them. Also, actually, should have some defensive troops positioned here, really, in case Bulgaria suddenly joins. Because that'd be a bit of a disaster if they did. The other thing is yeah, the air. These guys are almost experienced. Actually, yeah, let's throw them all in. If they start dropping like flies, I'll change it, but Give me 400 planes there and 300 planes there, and let's see what we can do to mess with these guys in the air. See if I can seize control here. They've got pretty good mission efficiency. They've got good air detection. What is that? Just from controlled territories and active planes. Yeah, fair enough. This is a good defensive line, though, with plenty of available fallback positions as we retreat here, if we have to. New decision. Reference to the Yugoslav resistance. What does this actually do? It doesn't even say. They will wreak havoc on our mutual foes if we can deliver weapons. Yeah, but I need some more specifics than that before I'm willing to commit political power to the project. What do we invent? Small submarine, haven't dismissed yet. Okay. Yeah, better planes coming in. The raiding here will still help. They'll have to supply by rail all the way around rather than just being able to ferry across. Yeah, it's still good. Still good. Okay, there's improved heavy artillery. Love to see it. We're just not using medium artillery, so I'm going to continue not using it. Make a decision, you know, heavy or not. Let's invent better light anti-tank. That'll be important. The Germans don't seem to be deploying very many men to this front. Probably because they might have supply problems, or maybe because they consider it, you know, won already. It's also possibly because they're about to... Okay, yes, there we go. They're about to declare war on the USSR. Interesting. Well, they'll lose their Soviet raw materials then, huh? Okay. They're using manpower from Denmark for their garrisons. I'm not sure how well that would work. I feel like they might just turn on you. Missing equipment production. Nothing vital. Well, I would like to invent close air support, but... The planes arrived? Yes. Alright, they're going to have some bad days here. While they need to... Oh, wait. What is this? Oh, it's a naval bomber. Right, okay. Naval bomber. Let's have you flying here. But then the rest of you... They haven't got quite full coverage. Let's fly some from here. And some from here. I don't want to put many further north for risk of hurting the supply situation. But here you go. Give me air superiority if you can. It's going to take them a little while to get up to speed. We're getting good kill ratios though, even at low amount. They are attacking my friendly logistics. 1,200 of them now. We're back to even casualty ratios. Our speed and agility are higher than theirs. But, oh my god, they have so many planes. No, I think we're going to have to call it off. Almost immediately. Yeah. No. Call it off. Go home. That is too many planes. That is altogether too many planes. Unfilled import requests. Aluminium from Canada. That's okay. Got some of the subs. Good. Yeah, just regular air attacks against me. Switch this to a front line so that it can be more dynamic. And give me a attack bonus in the event that we want to launch a counteroffensive. Which right now doesn't seem hugely likely, I know, but... Yeah, still oversupply here, but... Exile division from Yugoslavia. Where do you arrive? Up here? You should go straight back home, my lad. We're fighting for your country right now. Alright, so with those all unlocked, let's take a look at the situation now in Malaya. In terms of land forts, we've got some up here and there. And we've got coastal forts on the whole thing. In terms of infrastructure, we're still building it up here and improving it here. In terms of air bases, we've got 4 here, 2 here, and anti-air. We have some here, but none here and here. I would like a little anti-air. And radar, we're going up to 3 here, which will at least give us some coverage here. Now, coastal forts also over here. Can't build in the Dutch East Indies territory. Now, I wonder if the Soviets are going to... I mean, we've given... I feel like, anyway, we've given the... Sorry, next, we're just going to do, Burma Road real quick. Get some air bases and infrastructure to help with this situation. And I do think we need to, it looks like, fully motorize this. Which is going to mean we're just short. Oh, hang on, we're not short. No, we're not even close to short. We have tons. Nice. Okay. Well, with successful fortification of Malaya, looking like we're kind of holding in southern Yugoslavia, and my wife having arrived home, I'm going to call it a part there. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Appreciate it. Bye-bye.